So apparently if doctors tell you that you have 1 year before you go blind, you do what any normal person would do. You book a one-way ticket to a random village in Nepal. No plans, just vibes. You disappear for 3 months, milking water buffalo at sunrise, becoming the village English teacher, getting adopted by a Nepali family like it's nothing. Then you come back to the US, and immediately you feel like you don't belong in your own life anymore. So you leave again. You fly to Vietnam, end up getting trapped in a cave for 3 days with strangers, and surviving it. And at one point you're like, yeah, this might be how it ends. You end up making it out. Barely. You decide to go home, hate it, and leave again. You fly to Australia, decide you're gonna become a pro surfer, and you end up completely snapping your knee tendon in the ocean. No insurance, emergency surgery, and your university calls and is like, yeah, so you're done here. So now you can't walk, you're broke, and your life just got reset to 0. So you rebuild. You learn how to walk again, work 2 jobs, and save everything. And the second you can move again, you leave. You go back to Nepal, and this time you raise $4,000 to build a water system for your village. And they literally hold a water ceremony for you. So cool, right? Yeah, no, because right after that, you get chased by a tiger on the back of a motorbike and get trapped in a landslide. You watch the entire military come and blow up the roads that you just had passed. And instead of going home, you keep going. You fly to Kyrgyzstan. Now, you're smack in the middle of nowhere, herding yaks with nomads. No signal, no plan. So you make the smart decision and decide to hitchhike across the entire country. Random strangers end up picking you up, and somehow you become best friends. One of them is like, hey, wanna go on a 5-day road trip? You say, yes, obviously. And now you're driving through some of the highest roads in the world, surviving off of bread and sausage for 5 days straight. You try to cross the border, you get denied. And you try again, and somehow it works. Welcome to Uzbekistan. Then you go even a little bit further into a place most people have never heard of, Karakul, Pakistan, where you're walking through literal shipwrecks in the middle of a dried up sea. And then you realize you have 35 hours to cross the entire country or you'll miss your flight. No plan, just pure chaos, and somehow you end up making it. You fly into China, immediately get hit with visa issues. They tell you that you have 24 hours. So what do? You choose to go to a Chinese opera and end up on stage getting your ears cleaned in front of the entire crowd. At this point, you've lost 40 pounds, lost all your strength, and you used to be a powerlifter, but instead, you found something else. You traveled for 5 months, spent $7,000, almost died multiple times, and somehow, this is the most alive you've ever felt. My name's Michelle, I'm 22, and I'm still figuring out how far this goes.